Are you looking for a safe place?
Location for someone, especially with transportation, is phenomenal.
In central Nicaragua,
The tourism in Nicaragua is some of the best I've probably ever seen in such a small area.
where you can live well
You can also visit the volcano there, right?
Oh, yes, the volcano.
for a great price. In a unique farm setting,
You will feel like you are in a farm. I have a place outside Granada.
Granada, Nicaragua.
My apartment has a parking that is completely free, and you have high internet speed. You can cook your own meal. You need to wash your laundry, you can do it at my place.
I've spent the past year and a half driving my motorcycle through Latin America, living in each country for a minimum of 6 weeks. This has been one of the most difficult projects I've ever embarked upon, and I really hope you enjoy all this content coming at you now. Welcome back to Generic Expats. Today I bring you to a new spot, new country, new person. We're gonna get a little bit of his story, and we're gonna talk a little bit about where we are, where he's from, what project and business he has, and how you can take advantage of that. So, what is your name? Where are you from? And where are we now?
Hi guys, my name is OBED. I'm born and raised in Nicaragua. I've been living in Costa Rica for about 20 years, and we are in Santo Domingo, which is part of Heredia in Costa Rica.
Right, so we are in what's called GAM, right? The Gran Área Metropolitana in Spanish, which is the metro of San Jose, capital city. So how long have you been living here?
I've been living here for 20 years. I'm going back and forth to Nicaragua, like a couple of seasons, every 6 months maybe.
Where are we now? You said Santo Domingo. Now you can see a small church here. Is this a big part of the city, or is it kind of like a small town within the metro?
It is a small town within the metro, yeah.
Right, so this is where you live now, correct?
This is where I live.
So let's go ahead and talk about your story. You're not from Costa Rica, you're from Nicaragua. So how did you end up coming here?
It started like some time ago when I was finishing college, and I was looking for opportunities, and those opportunities didn't come in Nicaragua. So I need to go to a different place to look for opportunities. I came here looking for opportunities, and I started my career here as an engineer. I do projects, and now I'm doing some part-time in medical translation.
Are you curious about what opportunities are available in Nicaragua? Then check out Elton and Scott's story of doing the exact opposite, leaving America to move to Nicaragua.
Well, that's fantastic. Those are two really cool jobs.
Yeah.
Requires a lot of skills, and that's really cool. But not only do you have these jobs, but you have a business back in Nicaragua, is that right?
Yes, I'm a Airbnb owner, and I have a place outside Granada, like 5 minutes from the local area, from the downtown area. It's a place where you have everything close. You have the lakes, the mountains, everything is close. Even the capital is like about an hour from there. So
Right.
I think it's a strategic place if you want to go and visit, because everything will be close, and it will be in a zone that is very quiet, and you will feel like you are in a farm, but you will have everything, the commodities that you will have in a downtown area.
Right. I'm going to be completely transparent. I stayed at his apartment for rent for 6 weeks, and I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much, Abed, for
You're
having
welcome.
me there. It was a great time, and location for someone with, especially with transportation, is phenomenal. If you have your own way to go inside and outside of his farm stay, his apartment in the farm area, it's amazing. It's a central place where I based my operations. I based myself at Generic Expats, and I went up to Ocotal, over to Leon, down to San Juan del Sur, over to Ometepe Island. I didn't unfortunately make it to the Caribbean, but regardless, that's still a very central, good location to go to. What is it, 4 hours from your apartment?
Could be a little bit more. It could be like
Blue
6
Fields,
hours.
6 hours.
6 hours.
Right,
Yeah.
but when comparing that to Leon or San Juan del Sur, way closer, right?
Yeah, it's way closer. Yeah.
And going to Managua, for example, I went to Managua to change my tire, to get an oil change, to do a bunch of stuff for my bike, my maintenance. Your apartment is only 1 hour from that, and you're close to a lot of very touristic places, right? What are the main tourism spots next to your apartment?
Well, the lagoon, the Masaya Lagoon, is very close, like 15 minutes from there. You have the Masaya, which is a very touristic and folkloric place. You have the big lake at Granada, like it's like 10 minutes from there. You can take like a boat, you can go to the islands.
So going up to Masaya, you can also visit the volcano there, right?
Oh, yes, the volcano.
That's
You can see the lava.
The biggest tourism spot, in my point of view,
Yeah.
to visit is the Masaya volcano.
Yeah.
I went there twice, actually. I really liked it, yeah.
Yeah, at night you can see the lava. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, right. And besides going to the northern part of Masaya or Managua or Leon, which Leon is what, 2-3 hour drive, you can also go down to Ometepe Island. I drove
Yes.
down to Rivas and then took the ferry over on my bike. And what an amazing island that was, right?
It's a beautiful island. That island Ometepe has 2 volcanoes inside. So
It's kind of like the tourism in Nicaragua is some of the best I've probably ever seen in such a small area. You know, it's pretty crazy to think about it. You charge per day, per week, and per month, right?
I have different rates. If you want to go just for one night, it will cost you like $20. But if you want to stay longer, like a week or like 2 weeks or 1 month, I can charge you $250. If you come to me and say, hey, I'm traveling, low budget, I need a place to stay, you can come and negotiate with me. I don't have a rate.
So you're flexible with people
I'm flexible.
that want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make arrangements with you, maybe longer term.
Yes.
That's really good to hear. I mean, I'm a traveler and I needed a place for at least 4 weeks, and you really made it easy for me. I really appreciate that. For people that are actually making trips through Latin America, especially with your own transportation, a motorcycle, a car, whatever it is, I mean, this is a great option for you.
My apartment has a parking that is completely free, a stove, so you don't have to buy food outside. You can cook your own meal. I have laundry, so you want to stay for a week, so you need to wash your laundry, you can do it at my place without any extra cost.
The reason I really wanted to help him promote his place was because it was so complete with everything you possibly would need. The kitchen is great for making pretty much most of my meals. I made a lot of my meals. I ate out for lunch every day, but I had my breakfast and dinner at home almost every day as well. Whereas, yeah, you're right. If you go to many Airbnbs, sometimes they don't have kitchens, sometimes they don't have the laundry service, right? The washing machines. That's a great addition you have to your place.
And you have high internet speed, so if you want to stay and work, you can do that too.
I do remember doing the speeds and I was blown away because your place is located so far from the city. I thought, now there's no way I think it's 60 or 70 megabytes
60.
download and upload.
60.
It's so fast. I was like, I work online obviously, so I was like, unbelievable. This is great. OBED, how can people contact you besides Airbnb? Do you have any websites, or is most of your stuff on Airbnb?
You can Google apartments in Granada, you will find my place. It's Apartamentos Montiel.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to put your information, your phone number, WhatsApp information, an email, and then your Airbnb link so that people can check that if they want to contact you directly. All right, well, Abed, thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your story, sharing your business, and giving us a little piece of what is a Nicaraguan apartment in the countryside. Look at the ranger, the ranger. Está feliz, the ranger.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Hasta la
Bye-bye.
próxima.